Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, welcome to the Drake Report. I'm Pastor Paul Begley, and my grandson is here, Drake Begley. Drake, what's going on?
Okay, so for our first story, a giant sinkhole. Wait a minute. We forgot. A word from our sponsor.
I did. Okay, that's right. Noble Gold, matter of fact, noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. In 6 months' time, maybe a year, or however long it's going to take to sort out the stock market and the virus situation, where will you be? Financially, will you be in the same place? Will you be worse off, or will you be better off? If you're losing money in the stock market right now and your retirement fund is being hammered, you need to do something different, and you need to do it quick. You don't have to be a victim of the market, guys. Seriously, by using some precious metals to back up your investments, you can give yourself a safety net to protect you and your family from the financial disaster. You can put these into an IRA or a 401k rollover and get a tax break on them to boost your returns even further. Noble Gold has helped hundreds of clients to do this, and their reviews on consumer sites show how happy folks are with the results. So join them today. Go to www.noblegoldinvestments.com or pick up the phone and call Colin Plume at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. Or go to their website at www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Let them take care of your financial needs and tell them that Pastor Paul Begley sent you there. All right. Well, Drake, what is going on? Did you say, I'm trying to understand this. Did you say a waterfall has been swallowed by a sinkhole?
Yes. So in Ecuador, in Central America.
Ecuador.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ecuador.
Okay.
There was a humongous sinkhole just devouring the largest waterfall in Ecuador.
In that whole country?
In the whole country.
So you're saying a sinkhole swallowed, that's the waterfall. That's the largest waterfall in all of Ecuador. Thousands of people, tens of thousands of people go every year just to see its beauty. It's gone.
Yeah, as you can see, it just like, it just doesn't have the beauty. It kind of looks like a big circle going down.
Well, that's actually before it fell. That picture's 2012. But what they're saying is, Drake, that the waterfall itself collapsed. It's gone. It went into the sinkhole and it's gone. Gone. It doesn't exist anymore.
Which,
I mean, how does that happen?
It still bewilders my mind.
Blowing your mind?
Yeah, to think that this is just go down as you can see, Google Earth showing it where it is.
So let's go. Yeah, is that Google Earth taking us there? Okay, here we go. Into Ecuador. So show us, Drake. Where's it going?
See, right over down there, there's the waterfall. If you look, see it's moving down.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's where it is right now.
Well, that's where it once was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's not there
Google
now.
Earth is 2020.
It's history, Drake. I mean, so the largest waterfall in all of Ecuador, right there, has disappeared from the face of the earth, and I mean that should show us that things are changing, things are happening. That is unbelievable. Signs, great signs, fearful sights. Yeah. The Bible talks about will be in the heavens, but don't you think on the earth we're seeing a lot of weird stuff happening?
Oh yeah, like to me, this is the first time I've ever heard just a waterfall just collapsing. Like thousands of attractions go there, tourists goes there to look at it. Amazing waterfall right there, but now it's just gone. You go there, you're not there anymore.
It's not there. What else has been going on?
So this is very crazy. Around Central America, or yeah, somewhere around there, 17 tornadoes hits 8 states
in the center of America.
Yeah, like kind of like off the west.
17 different tornadoes hit, kind of in the heartland, near the Mississippi River, you know, in the heartland of America.
Yeah.
But
Here are the top 5. Well, like it's not like in order, but the top 5 countries overall.
states.
States. Yeah.
States. We're still one country, Drake, unless we just fall completely apart here, okay? I mean, let's with the coronavirus. But so the 17 tornadoes, look at this. Jonesboro was really hit hard, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. 6 injured in Jonesboro, Arkansas. And also the other countries, Iowa.
States?
I cannot believe it. Iowa, Missouri, Illinois, and Wisconsin. And even down here in Indiana, there's a lot of wind happening.
Yeah, it's really been windy today.
Yeah.
I mean, wow. Well, we told everybody yesterday in a video that look out, the conditions were ripe for some serious tornadoes, and it's a miracle. Tell them about Jonesboro, because we're on television in Jonesboro. It could have been a lot worse, couldn't it?
Yeah. So because of the quarantine and everybody's staying inside, there's only 6 injured, which thank God. But it hit, like the one in Jonesboro hit a mall.
What?
Yeah, there's some of the damages outside of it, but it hit a mall, which 6 very unlucky people got injured because it ran right through a mall, teared up.
So
the mall.
it destroyed the mall.
Yeah.
But nobody was really in the mall because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, so see, a lot of the things now happening, a lot of the stories has ties with the virus.
Oh,
Yeah.
So in some ways this was a blessing in disguise that if it weren't for the coronavirus, that mall would have been packed last night.
Oh, there would have been hundreds, thousands, well, maybe not thousands, but hundreds. But yeah, but again, still the number 17 tornadoes in a span of a couple of days is really just.
So what else, Drake? So we got through these
Astronomical.
tornadoes, and they thought maybe there'd be some large hail. There's been some flooding also in in Nebraska.
Yeah.
It snowed 10 inches of snow.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you got to tell people. What? Are you serious?
Yeah, 10 inches of snow, which goes like about right up here, isn't it? Which like 10
Well, no,
inches.
this is late March, Nebraska. There should be people planting corn, not 10 inches of snow.
No, like around this time, it's like when finally we get winter off, and it's like, okay, we're all good. I wasn't even expecting to find any snow stories, but 10 inches of snow, that's stuff that you'd find like December and maybe January.
Right.
Maybe.
Crazy. It's crazy. Folks, welcome to www.publiclyprophecy.com. You're watching tonight, Sunday nights, always the Drake Report. And Drake, you're coming out with a stress ball because you think people are stressed out. Are you serious?
So when you hear these stories and you're like, oh, I'm getting very stressed out. Very soon, around late or
in the next week or so?
Yeah, around next week or so, we're gonna come out with the Drake Report's very own stress ball, which is gonna be on www.paulbegleyprophecy.com, where you can purchase it.
So you're saying it'll be your first ever the Drake Report, your very own Drake Report stress ball.
Yeah.
So that when people are stressing out with a lot of this stuff, they can just don't get mad, don't hit something. Don't punch the wall, hurt your hand. Calm down, drink some coffee.
Oh yeah.
Okay, pray, and squeeze this. If you have to, just squeeze that stress ball, right? So it's come out the okay.
And the stress
so
ball.
the Drake you designed it yourself, didn't you?
I designed it off something that I would really love. Some of my friends were like, "Hey, give me one too."
Yeah. So you want you want to have this available so people watching can have their. I had a stress ball 10 years ago. I brought one out where I double dog dared the devil to deal with the word of God, and and if you're stressing out, people loved it, but. And that was 10 years ago, and that's gone.
They're not collector's edition.
Yeah, it's a collector's edition. If there's anybody out there got one, it's a collector's item. But now you're coming up with the Drake Report stress ball. I think we're going to need it. We got waterfalls being swallowed by sinkholes. We got 17 tornadoes. And Drake, what about the cosmic rays?
So the cosmic rays, which is rays from space, right? They've been going up 18% since 2004. Or
Radiation.
It's 2015.
You're saying radiation is increasing.
Yeah, increasing by a large margin. Yeah.
And the stratospheric radiation. So this isn't coming from the sun. This is coming from deep space.
Yeah, like deep space.
Deep space. So, all right, so this, when Mike Around the World talks about the 5 waves of energy.
Yeah.
These waves of energy is bringing these cosmic rays, and the radiation level's increasing.
Oh, yeah. It's like some Star Wars type stuff.
Are you concerned about radiation?
Yeah, radiation increasing is just another one of the millions of problems we have in this earth right now.
So you're really watching it, and it's in the Bible too, Drake. We're going to have all kinds of beginning of sorrows. Okay, there's going to be earthquakes, tornadoes, sinkholes,
yeah,
coronavirus,
all of the stuff that we've talked
all
about.
Of these wars, rumors of wars, all these things going on.
Yeah.
It's not good, is it?
Thankfully, I hope that the wars will go down because corona, but
they have quite to some degree, but we've got some problems. We've got some people shooting some missiles. We'll talk about that in my Sunday night live show. But
it's going to be very interesting.
But 17% radiation, that's what Mike from the World said, Drake.
Yeah.
So you're worried about these cosmic rays?
Yeah, you definitely got to keep a little side note just off in your head. It's really bad.
Well, what do you do? I mean, do you just not go outside, or what's the plan?
Going outside and quarantining yourself, like many people have been doing, is probably around some of the best ideas to do at this state.
Well, coronavirus is for real, Drake.
Yes, it is.
Can you do you look? And I keep telling you, wash your hands. Take a shower every day. Stay very clean.
Mm-hmm. Don't touch a lot of things.
Don't touch a lot of things. Matter of fact, I had the president's guidelines. Maybe it's in there, but it's a little card, Brock, over there. Tell us a little bit about the coronavirus. How many cases now globally?
Okay, so the cases has gone up dramatically. There's 713,171
cases in the world that we know of. Yeah.
But also a lot of things that people have been freaking out is that the USA passed up China in the cases, because the USA has 136,000 while China has 82. I still think that China has more numbers because China's again been holding back the numbers for.
You think they've been cheating on the numbers?
Yeah, they've been. Yeah.
Why would they do that? Why would they not tell us how many people got sick and died?
Because if you tell them, everybody's gonna shut you down. Everybody's just gonna be like, no travels, no nothing, just no trades, no absolutely nothing.
So you're saying because it started in China and everybody was afraid that we would catch it.
And don't go to China.
China then was saying, if we tell them how bad this really is, they'll shut us off. They won't buy any of our stuff. Travel,
their
trade.
economy will go down.
So they held back on the numbers. But now, Drake, it ain't all about China no more. Look at the United States, 136,880 confirmed cases.
That's still a lot. But I still think China is still going to be more, even than Italy. And Italy has 97,000. Spain has a lot. Spain has 78,000. The list goes on and on and on. Germany has 61,000. France has 40,000. Iran, out of all places, has 38,000. The UK 19,000. Switzerland 14,000. The Netherlands 10,000. And Belgium, another place in Europe, 10,000, and South Korea 9,000.
So if China, what would you guess China's numbers really are? If we really knew the truth, it's not 82,000.
Well,
what do you think their number is?
There's a lot of people in China.
Yeah.
And if you were gonna tell me that question around when the outbreak just happened, I would think kind of like maybe 10,000. But now, since they've been holding back the numbers, and now this 82,000 number is, to me, kind of hard to believe. I think it's gonna be up in the 200,000, 300,000 type range. Very high numbers.
It may be even higher.
Oh yeah.
Could be a million.
There's a lot of people in China.
Could be easily a million. And I'm gonna say that we just heard reports that there was a boatload of urns that you put people's ashes in when they're cremated. There was unbelievable thousands and thousands of urns that just arrived on a truck, and also 21,000 people's cell phones. Not 21,000. I'm so wrong. 210,000 cell phones just turned off
because
the people probably died.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the phone died, or
so we really don't know. Well, if you're dead, you don't need a phone, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So how does that many phones just quit working all of a sudden? So there's something going on there, Drake, and I'm with you. It's a lot bigger number than what we're being told.
Yeah.
This is a serious situation. Oh, by the way, says Drake said 713,171 cases, but look how many people have died, Drake.
33,597.
Yeah.
Although those numbers may be even going up now.
Yeah, and again, that's not really true when you think of China.
Oh yeah,
but
China.
That's what we know. 2,000 Americans have died. We're over now 2,000 Americans.
Yeah, that's very, very scary.
And we're just getting started, I think.
Most of those are like people like 70, 85, like high numbers.
But we just had a little girl die in Chicago, less than 1 year old.
Yeah.
Now teenagers are getting sick. Now young children are getting sick. So this thing is starting to mutate. It looks like in America.
And the little girl that got it, her like. That's just very sad to even say.
But Drake, here's some good news. Look at the recoveries.
So the recoveries are at 1,000.
No.
100,000.
148,000.
48,995.
Right.
And 2,612 in America.
So in America, 2,000 have died, but 2,612 have recovered.
Yeah.
And most of them are sick at 136,000 people sick. So we're really in the beginning stages, okay? Okay, we got a lot of sick people. They're on respirators, ventilators. Heidi was telling me that in Boston, there's a hospital where 3 solid floors are filled with patients on ventilators from coronavirus.
Yeah. And you got to feel bad for the doctors and police people because they're like the people on the first line. Like then there's the second line, and there's third line, but on the first line, you gotta really feel bad for them.
Yeah, you're right, Drake, on that.
Because police officers, they can't just be like, no, we don't.
No, they gotta get out. And doctors and nurses, they gotta answer the call.
They're like even above police officers. This is the one doing it.
Well, Drake, the President of the United States sent out this little form. It's called President Trump's Coronavirus Guidelines for America.
Nationally.
This is national. And this is what he wanted us to do. He said, listen and follow the directions of your state and local authorities. And if you feel sick, stay home. Do not go to work. If your children are sick, keep them at home. Contact your medical provider. If you are an older person or have a serious underlying health condition, stay home and away from other people. If someone in your household is tested positive, keep the entire household at home. Work or study from home whenever it's possible. Avoid social gatherings in groups of more than 10 people. In other words, social distancing, okay?
Yeah.
Avoid eating or drinking at bars and restaurants. Well, he's closed the restaurants already, so forget that.
Yeah, right? But you also got to think about the drive-thrus, too.
Still can hit the drive-thrus, but you got to worry about the drive-thrus. I mean, in my opinion.
And
Are you worried about the drive-thrus?
Oh, I am. That's why we haven't been eating that.
Brock's been.
Yeah.
Your dad's been cooking some great meals.
Very good meals.
That's good. And you can eat a lot too. You're a growing boy. You're getting, okay, I understand. I got you. Drake is 13 years old, but he's very mature 13. Oh, by the way, avoid discretionary travel, shopping, trips, and social visits.
Yeah. Okay? So like really be in the quarantine.
Keep it in 1 or 2 people. Keep it family. Do not visit nursing homes or retirement, long-term care facilities. You know why that is? Because could get them sick and they would die. They're old people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you think I'm
and their
old?
Bodies?
Oh, come on, Drake.
Not that.
But their bodies, right?
Yeah, but their bodies can't really.
They can't take that no more. So do not. Okay, so always practice good hygiene. Wash your hands, especially after touching or frequently used items or surfaces. Avoid touching your face, sneezing or coughing into tissue or the inside of your elbow, okay? And disinfect frequently used items and surfaces as much as possible, Drake.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure to clean up all your desk.
Keep everything clean.
And
okay?
this mail, it's not junk mail. This is very, very serious. This is like the national type. This is stuff that you'd see on CNN national type news.
Right. CNN? That's fake news. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, thanks a lot, Drake, for the Drake Report. Let's keep people safe out there. Let's pray for everybody. All right, Drake? Are you serious?
Are you serious?
See you guys next Sunday evening for another edition of the Drake Report. Are you serious?
I am very serious.